in the island of Galactaloid. That meant, who are you? It's BeerDrank. I've never had Creature Comforts Brewing Company. I've never had anything from them. I ain't never watched one episode of Baywatch in my entire fucking life. How crazy is that? Can you say that? Are you that much of a productive member of society? Creature Comforts, oh my God. Creature Comforts Brewing Company in Athens, Georgia. Been to Athens, but I've never had a Creature Comforts beer. I won't be able to say that in 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how long I ramble. This is an India Pale Ale, aka an IPA. Tropicalia India Pale Ale comes in at 6.6 alcohol by volume. I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping it's just 6.6 and nothing following behind it. So I'll never sell my soul for rock and roll. We're gonna go ahead and get into this beer. That is a beautiful looking beer, to be totally honest. I'm a huge fan of golden, just golden carbonated. Golden carbonated. I could smell it from here. Hold up. I could smell it from here. It's definitely farting out. This beer is farting out tropical stomach bludgeons. This beer is definitely farting out tropical stomach bludgeons because I'm pouring the shit all the way out here, 1.5 feet in front of my face, and I'm smelling them tropical queefs. We're gonna go ahead and put the nose to it officially this time, okay, folks? I'm hoping that this is you go calling something a creature. Most of the time, not that pleasurable of a situation. I'm not sure what type of orange peel. I would think mandarin. Very sweet yet bitter tasting beer. The only knowledge that I have of this beer, it comes in at 65 IBU. That's that. Let's go ahead and get into this beer review. Whoa. The aroma definitely is a depiction of the future endeavor, which is drinking this beer. The aroma is what you taste, what you smell is what you taste is what you get. It is what it is. This is a good tasting beer. It's very crisp, kind of sweet on the backside, bitter on the front. Very bitter on the front. The sweetness is like in the middle of the tongue. Gulp it down, throat flatulate, the beer back up. You get a lot of the bitterness, the hoppiness from the beer on the back. A lot of lacing on the glass. This is not a bad IPA. It's very, what's the word? Aromatic. I'll call this beer. It's very aromatic off the snifter. Citrusy, almost to where maybe they've used a kiwi, or not a kiwi, possibly a passion fruit. This beer is very fruit forward, an enjoyable beer. Very crisp, refreshing, tropical branded as well as tropical reprimanded beer. I really like this beer. Definitely a good beer. It's 6.6 alcohol by volume. I wouldn't call it that much of a sessionable beer. However, I call it a sessionable beer for me because I could drink this whole 6-pack. And drive to Krispy Kreme, grab a fucking hot and glazed double bashful, somewhat weird at 65 IBU. And for the fact that it kind of boasts a lot of hop characters, it's not that hoppy, but I'm thinking that it probably, the hopness and the bitterness is taken away from how fruity the beer is. And trust me, it's not a fruity beer. It doesn't taste like a cider or a Hefeweizen, or it's not a super sweet, or it's not a sweet beer, but it's very balanced. It's a very balanced beer. And as far as IPAs, this is definitely in my top 5 IPAs, I think. I think it's definitely in my top 5 IPAs. Most of the time I like to get a little bit more punch for my buck when I get a 6-pack of India Pale Ales, because I mean, India Pale Ales is like somewhat of my favorite beer. I've kind of went the road of the, as of late, I've been a huge fan of the sour. Shout out New Beers, New Friends. Tony World was cracking. We got to get up. Shout out Uncap Everything. Ale Sharpton. You already know, man. We way too late. Let's get a beer. I'm BeerDrank Shawty. On a scale of 0 to 5, Creature Comfort Fuck it. On a scale of 0 to 5, Creature Comforts Brewing Company. On a scale of 0 to 5, on a scale of 0 to 5, Creature Comforts Brewing Company, Tropicalia. I'm rating this bitch a 5. Why? Because I drank the shit. I smelled the shit. I'm about to get another bitch. I'm still alive. And that bitch, that bitch of a beer is ready to thrive. I'm BeerDrank, shawty, and I hope you all enjoyed another craft beer review from the maestro, from the Coca-Cola, from the Ayatollah of rock and roller. No lion heart here. All I want is craft beer. I'm BeerDrank. It's BeerDrank. Who are you?
20 people on the scooters.
Huh? This shit came on right soon as I pressed the record.